Previously on 7 is 7, the boys discovered the best bits of the Tyrol's party capital, St Anton, and left with a bit of a hangover. Crabbers, get out of bed. If you've ever been to St Anton, you'll know that the least enjoyable part of the day is getting up in the morning.
Early. Very, very early. I want to play.
After practically dragging Rob out of bed, we sat down for a breakfast of boiled eggs and coffee. In hindsight, probably not the best combination of foods. Breakfast was a fairly rushed affair, as we had to repack the car with our gear and make the hour-long drive up the Paznaun Valley to Ischgl. If you visit Ischgl, rest assured the 30-minute queue at the Silvretta barn can be avoided by using one of the other 3 lifts that ascend from the centre of town. A fact that would have probably been quite useful to know.
Just hanging out in the queue. Can't wait. Must be good though, I guess whoever wants to do it.
So many people.
Unfortunately, Phil's aura wasn't helping anybody's hangover, but we'd heard rumours of giant snow sculptures being built around the resort, and we wanted to find out more from Ischgl's event guy, Peter Rayner.
Yeah, this is our annual snow sculpting contest. Every year we invite 10 artist pairs to do a snow sculpture we give a topic for. This year it's casting shows, and behind us this is the benchmark or main sculpture.
How many others are going on? You said there's 10 others, right?
Yeah, 10 others everywhere in the ski area. They got a snow pile first, and then they have to build out the sculpture from a snow pile.
How many countries are represented?
This year we have 6 countries from all over Europe. It's 1 team from Britain. If we go to the British sculpture afterwards, they will do Simon Cowell.
Nice.
He's some kind of the grandfather of casting
Yeah,
shows.
yeah. Hopefully they've got his hair right. He's got a weird part in the middle of his hair.
Needless to say that Britain's entrants, the infamous Scott brothers, were as well known for their drinking and partying as they were for their snow sculpting.
They are positioned all in our ski area, on main points where some lifts come here and people are there.
So you can enjoy them just while you're skiing around and see them.
Yeah,
you don't have to dedicate half a day to
no,
an area of town.
Just travel around with the skis, just make a skiing day, and you can visit all the sculptures.
After a quick tour of the best sculptures, we said farewell to Peter in a cool snowboarder kind of way and had a ride around the resort. Ischgl is a fairly big resort, well connected with modern lifts that allow skiers easy access to wide open piste and off-piste. But we wanted to find out more about where to ski, so we called up with ski club leader Jim Costelloe, who's been a regular ski club leader in Ischgl for the past few years.
So what's the skiing like here? I mean, we've seen a bit of it this morning. There's some really nice groomers down kind of this area. What's your favourite part of the resort?
My favourite run is just behind us, in the valley behind us there, Red 7 in the Valil Valley, where it starts off quite nice and steep, and then it ends up in a nice huge long chute that's about 1 kilometre long. And on either side there's some nice gentle off-piste you can do as well, which is very, very nice. And here, what I found here as well is when it snows, the off-piste doesn't get tracked out for 2 or 3 days. There's not a lot of powder hounds around, so you get a few more days to find your way around. And
do you need to climb to get the good snow, or is it quite accessible?
not really. Most of it is lift accessible. This year there's a new lift on the west side of the resort, Pisval Gronda, which opens up the valley behind that, which brings you down to the Heidelberger Hutte, which previously you had to skin up over the Pisval Gronda.
Okay.
So now they've put that lift in last year to open up that for all the off-piste.
Okay.
So it's brilliant.
And if you're looking more for on-piste, is it kind of very well connected? Can you link between lifts? You don't have to kind of end up down the valley, coming back up again. You can.
It's fantastic. It's probably one of the most modern lift systems I've ever skied in. Certainly from what I've read about. Every year there seems to be a new lift project going on, so they seem to spend a lot of money on their lifts here.
Yeah.
Thanks to Jim's hot tips, we found some empty slopes with plenty of fresh snow and had a blast. We wouldn't be staying in Ischgl overnight, as we had a date with a Schnapps distillery en route to Obergurgl, so we changed our boots and headed to Stanz Bei Landeck, 30 minutes down the road. With a population of just 500 and 55 Schnapps distilleries in the village, many consider Stanz Bei Landeck to be the schnapps capital of the world.
Servus Markus, wir sind da bei dem Ortsschild. Wir sind einfach weiter. Ja. Ja, wir fahren jetzt los.
Despite getting a little lost, Phil's language skills got us right back on track.
Okay. Die Kurve, gell?
He's up there.
Ah, okay, super. Okay.
We will be spending the next couple of hours with master schnapps distiller Markus. Markus and his family distill some of the finest schnapps in Austria. They harvest the fruit, then distill the plums in a converted garage, all for the love of it. Markus has more awards and trophies in his cabinet than Michael Phelps, and is very highly regarded in the schnapps world. We were here to find out more and taste the delights.
To make schnapps in Stanz has a long tradition. That means we are very famous for the plum here in Stanz. We are the highest Obstbaugebiet,
Fruit-bearing village.
the highest in Europe, because we are on a seehöhe von 1,000 meter, and we have a lot of plums. And the plums are therefore very special and very good, because we have in autumn hot days and cold nights, and the change of these cold nights and hot days makes die Früchte richtig schön reif.
Yeah, okay, so it gets nice and ripe, basically, having that cold.
Very ripe and spicy and sweet.
And there's 55 other people doing this?
55 distilleries, and in some distilleries are more people which are doing it, so I think we have a 90 or 100 distillery here. If you say it is good, I'm happy. If you say shit, it's okay for me. I have no problem for it.
You have a lot of other types, so you can just say try the next one.
Try the next one, yeah. And if you say all is me,
you're drunk anyway, so you buy one.
No problem. So you have decided if it's good for you or if it's not good for you.
So you go for the smell.
So after a crash course in schnapps tasting, Phil and Rob got to work tasting the numerous varieties of schnapps on offer. The boys must have tried 10 varieties each by the time they discovered that not all schnapps is made from plums, and some varieties more closely resembled moonshine than the schnapps found in St Anton's après ski bars.
That one's not for me.
With tomorrow's hangover at the forefront of our minds, we made our excuses and drove into the night. Obergurgl was a 90-minute drive up the Paznaun Valley, and we had another busy schedule for the following day. Next episode, we're in Obergurgl.